Coming up tonight on YCU, details on an unexplainable brush fire in Claremont yesterday. Springfield, Vermont is considering a police officer for their high school. And we have Game of the Week highlights from the Hanover versus Hartford girls softball game. With more news, sports, and weather, stay tuned. It's time for YCU, your local view.
Now, your daily digest of the Dartmouth Lake Sunapee region and central Vermont. News, sports, weather, public affairs, and all that's happening in our area. The news on YCU, your local view.
Hi, Dave Carmichael here with you on YCU. Fire officials are attempting to determine the cause of a small brush fire flare-up yesterday at what nearby businesses call a homeless camp behind a vacant lot just off Maple Avenue. Businesses reported hearing explosions shortly before 2 p.m. Sunday in a semi-secluded wooded area, leading Claremont fire crews to quickly extinguish the flames at a makeshift campsite. There were no occupants in the area at the time of the fire, and although witnesses recall hearing as many as 3 explosions, authorities on site were unable to pinpoint the cause. 3 Vermont women were issued citations for Windsor County Superior Court Criminal Division for May 21st for their part in an assault on a shuttle bus on I-89 last Monday. Vermont State Police say video footage from the bus shows that while 24-year-old Jennifer Bell assaulted 31-year-old Jessica DeSico, Shara Carbell took DeSico's notebook and 33-year-old Anna Thompson threw it out the window. Carbell and Thompson originally said that there was no assault that occurred on the bus. DeSico was taken to Dartmouth-Hitchcock Medical Center when the bus stopped in Lebanon. Bell was charged with simple assault, Carbell with larceny from a person, and Thompson for accessory after the fact. Springfield, Vermont is again debating whether to apply for a $125,000 federal grant to help pay for a police officer for Springfield High School. The town has twice been successful in applying for the federal funding in recent years, only to have the school board complain about paying for a share of the cost. The select board debated the issue again last week after town manager Robert Forgetties said the 30-day window had opened for applying for a community-oriented policing services grant. The window closes in late May. Police Chief Douglas Johnson said he was willing to apply for the detailed grant, but after being burned twice, wanted some kind of assurance the town wouldn't turn the grant down. The New Hampshire Senate will vote this week on a bill that would reduce the penalty for possession of up to a quarter ounce of marijuana to a fine of up to $200. The bill would also require those under 18 to attend drug rehabilitation classes or face a $1,000 fine. The Senate Judiciary Committee recommended the Senate reject the bill, and the governor has said she wouldn't sign it. The Senate will also vote this week on a bill that would protect industrial hemp from being tagged as an illicit drug. All was quiet yesterday afternoon as the sun beat down on a power substation just north of downtown Enfield that is set to be bolstered by a $3.7 million project that will string a backup supply of electricity from Lebanon later this year. Citing the need to safeguard the town of Enfield against equipment failures and stormy weather, Liberty Utilities has announced an extensive power line project that will traverse more than 7 miles. Next weekend, thousands of Vermonters will be taking part in an annual spring tradition of cleaning up the state. Volunteers will pick up litter from roadsides and public places on the 43rd annual Green Up Day on Saturday. Each town organizes its own Green Up activities. For more information, check out greenupvermont.org. For these stories and more, be sure to check out our website at ycunow.com, and also please like our Facebook page. After the break, we'll learn about Good Beginnings of the Upper Valley, a great organization that helps young or new parents get started raising their children.
The YCU News continues in a moment.